Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do a breakdown of the all-new Amazing Spider-Man book that is coming out, I guess, in October. That's right. So we got the first cover image of Amazing Spider-Man, and for some of you, I think you're going to be disappointed because the first thing that I looked at besides this image is I went to go see who was writing this book and who was doing the artwork on this book. And the first thing that I noticed is that Dan Slott is continuing the Amazing Spider-Man series. For a lot of us, we were hoping that Dan Slott would move on and do different projects, but Marvel insists that he continues writing the famous web slinger. Personally, me, it's time for Dan Slott to go. He's had a long run. It's not like I dislike his work, but we need somebody new on the series. That's my personal opinion. Roberto Ramos will no longer be on this title. It looks like he's going to be doing his artwork over in an X-Men title for all new, all different Marvel. And it looks like we're going to get Giuseppe Colmacoli, who was a rotating artist on Amazing Spider-Man. So he's been drawing this book for a while now. So, and it looks like Alex Ross has done this particular cover for Amazing Spider-Man. So there you have it there. Giuseppe Colmacoli's artwork is not my favorite art, but it will do. It's pretty good. He tends to make his characters body structure a little off and their facial expressions a little off as well, but I can deal with that. Again, I was just hoping for a new writer here. Now, when you look at the changes just based off of this cover for Spider-Man, right away we get to see the big spider on his chest, and it looks like the technology of his suit is different or something has changed. I'm not really sure, but we look at the spider on the middle of his chest there, and we get to see that the spider is glowing green. And we saw, I think when we were first getting all new, all different Marvel, we seen a picture of Spider-Man, and it had a bigger spider, but it didn't show any of like the green features on there. So what does that green mean? I'm not sure, because when you look under his arms, he's got the webbing, and the webbing is green, and his eyes are now green. So what does the green mean? Is it like a night vision thing? Is it just a new technology, or is it just a new power for Spider-Man? I'm not sure, so it's yet to be determined on what that is. Another thing you can see is if that's Peter Parker on the left-hand side on the top, it's a weird haircut, first of all. And second of all, you get to see that he's got two ladies by his side. Now, is he a player now, or is he just, hanging out with the women because he's got some money? Because it looks like Parker Industries is doing quite well based off of this image, because in the background you get to see this tall building and it says Parker or PI in there, so obviously stands for Parker Industries. So it looks like this business is all well and good. Now remember, all these titles are taking place 8 months after Secret Wars, so we're taking a little bit of a time skip here. So things have been able to get a little bit reestablished in the Marvel Universe. The one other thing that I noticed on the bottom there below Spider-Man's right leg, if you look at the picture, is now we get to see what looks like a Spider-Mobile. So are we actually seeing the return of the Spider-Mobile? It looks a little bit more advanced, and it looks like that this Spider-Man is going to be more technology driven, and this is kind of Dan Slott thing. He's kind of given Peter Parker uses his brain in this series, and he intends to give Spider-Man more suits, more technology, and it looks like he's continuing with this direction of the character. So yeah, interesting stuff here. However, I'm just not a fan of Dan Slott's Spider-Man work because of what he's done with the supporting cast of the Spider-Man series. When it comes to Mary Jane, when it comes to Black Cat, when it comes to all of his supporting cast. Now, whether that's his decision or it's the editing department or Marvel saying this is what you have to do with the character, that might be a little bit of a different story, because right now Dan Slott's writing a nice story with Renew Your Vows, but I just think it's time for a new writer, and I'm not sure who that writer would be. but I kind of was hoping for just a new and fresh start for our famous web slinger here. So guys, tell me what you think. Are you excited about this new Amazing Spider-Man series? Do you think it's going to have a little bit more depth than the current Amazing Spider-Man series? Because I feel that this series, the Amazing Spider-Man series, meant absolutely nothing unless there was a major event going on. So tell me what you think of the Spider-Man, the way he looks here, what you think his powers could be. Are you upset that Dan Slott is still writing the book? And guys, yes, leave me again all those comments below. And fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. And this has been Mike Spider-Slayer breaking down the new Amazing Spider-Man comic issue #1. And I'll see you guys on that next review. Take care, fans. See you soon. Bye.